Hey, what's up guys? This is DDog420 and I'm just doing a basic review of basically a recap. It's been about a year since I bought my 1911 and now I'm just going to do just like a recap as to what's happened so far. So here's the original 1911. Still works very nicely. The firing system still works fine. Uh, but the features of what you can see have changed a lot. Um, let's start with the black pieces on the gun. On the top, the uh, the entire black bullet cover, or just the slide cover right there. See, half of it is silver, half of it is black. Um, on the trigger safety right there, you remember that thing used to be entirely black. Now I've buffered it down to the point where it's entirely silver, so it's an even color because it was just kind of spotted with black paint. The trigger, that's about half silver, half black. Same with um, the grip right here. And the bolt catch, that's about half silver and half black now. And the trigger is also about half black and half silver. So a lot of the color on the pieces that were painted black, those are somewhat faded now, and it's kind of dampened on the gun a little bit. So there's that. Here's my first magazine. As you can see, that probably looks a little pretty worn, as you can probably tell. Now, this mag never leaked gas. It's been good to me for a full year. But one problem that I do have is the feeding for the BBs. It's not, it's kind of broken on me. So I had to go ahead and get a second mag. Now, my second mag doesn't have any feeding problems, but it leaks gas. So I think it's hard to come across a perfect mag for a gas gun. They're out there, but they're just hard to come across. So that's the recap on the 1911 so far. I've had it for a year. It still works just fine. There's just some minor things that need to be taken into consideration. Now, my newest gun, which I got about 2 weeks ago, is this Tokyo Marui AUG. I think that this is a way fun gun. The rate of fire on the Tokyo Marui is intense. I'm running it on an 8.4, and I'd say the rate of fire is like 17. On an 8.4, that's kind of unheard of. The package came with, this is a 300 high cap. It also came with a 100 round mid cap, and this is loaded right now, so I got BBs pouring all over the place. Alright, disassembly, extremely easy. You want to disconnect the upper receiver from the lower, field strip. You punch out one thing right here in the middle, and whoo, it just comes in half. Kind of like the P90. You press one little button, and the thing just pretty much comes in half. Lower receiver, this is all like a high-grade plastic. It's not going to break on you or anything, but you can definitely tell it's plastic. Alright, now, upper receiver, this is like full steel except for the handguard. The handguard's plastic. Up here I have a Barska red dot. It's a holographic red dot. It's really nice. And the rails pretty much accommodate for any kind of 20 millimeter that you 20 millimeter rail system that you can find out there. Charging handle is functional, and it reveals the bolt here for the hop up. So actually something that works. And if you want to take down even further, not a problem. You hit this little notch right here, and you can take out the barrel. And there's nothing to it. And if you want to take down even further, well, not in this video. Maybe I'll do an entire parts video later, but not today. So this is the AUG. Okay. Now next up is my most highly customized gun. I probably spent about $600 on this gun right now. So here's my M4. As you can obviously see, it's got a GoPro on it. So I'm gonna start videotaping my games, and this is new. I've never used this in a game. So tomorrow I'm actually going out to game and I'll be able to use that for the first time. This is a 4x40 Leapers scope, and it sits on top of the carry handle, which has its own rail. The carry handle has a rail. So even with a full paintball face mask, the scope is relatively elevated, so there's no problem seeing through the scope. Also, I have a 120 round mid cap. I have a custom muzzle brake, and I have a custom spring inside. So this thing's shooting at about 400 FPS on a 9.6 volt, and that's pumping out about 15 BBs per second, I think. Yeah, and this thing's pretty cool. Oh, best feature about this thing, illuminating crosshairs on the scope. I'm not sure you can see that, but it goes green and it goes red. I think that's pretty sick. So that's why this is my most used gun. And I'm still not done customizing that. That is my customizing weapon. That thing's gonna be mag pulled out like shit when I'm done. Okay. And that pretty much covers the recap on the 1911 and the new toys. Thank you for listening. This is DDog420 signing off. Thank you.